Hello everyone, welcome back. This is the last video related to the use of songs. So I'm going to cover revising a song, the revision activities for a song. I keep saying young learners learn slowly, forget very fast, very quickly, which requires frequent revision. Why do we need to revise a song? Well, if you decide to use the song as a pre-activity for a new lesson that you have planned to teach, you definitely need to revise the song. Otherwise, of course, it's not a must. If you just want them to sing a familiar song, you can just start singing it. Let's sing a song and start singing it. The moment they hear the first lyrics, they will most probably recall the song and sing with you. But if you have a lesson that you have planned to follow this song in mind, definitely you need to start with a designed activity. Just singing the song will not be enough. Or maybe I should say an activity to remind them the lyrics of the song or the song itself. Remember, we used 10 Little Alien Toys as a song. So if you want to move further to teach something else using the lyrics of the song, maybe you can come up with a game like this. You say, find 10 hidden alien toys in this picture. Give them enough time to finish the activity, and then you can say, now, do you remember the song 10 Little Alien Toys? Let's sing it together. Or you can ask them to do a drawing activity. You can ask them to come up with a piece of paper and start giving instructions. I want you to draw an alien toy with 3 eyes. Wait. Teacher wait time is very important. Do not rush children, okay? Do not push them, because then they will panic. Wait, and then move on to the next line. 2 noses. Pay attention. What you're doing, in fact, is, again, you're modeling plural marker. 3 eyes. 2 noses. 1 mouth. 6 arms. You may hear the emphasis on the plural markers. It is not natural to speak like that, but if it is the first time that you're modeling it, of course it is normal to exaggerate the emphasis a little bit. Later, hopefully, they will pick up the natural phonetic form, okay? Continue, say 4 legs and feet. Wait enough time and then finish. Color it as you like. Now they have their own alien toy. I mean the drawing of their own alien toy. So they can hold it. Okay, and you can ask them, remember the activity that we used, the 10 students lining up in front of the classroom and crouching, and then one by one standing up when you start singing the song. So you can ask them to come and line up, 10 students, holding their own pictures of their alien toys. This time you will have different alien toys, And you can start singing one little, two little, three little alien, and they will hold their alien pictures in front of their faces and stand there. Again, when you start singing backwards, you can ask them to crouch, sit down and crouch, one by one. 10 little, 9 little, 8 little alien. Now, 3 of them are sitting down, okay? Well, another activity, if you want to continue with counting and maybe writing, another activity is this one. You can see it on your screen. Maybe it's not too clear here, but it is like this. You have several alien toys, and then you have blanks under the pictures. The first one is an example. One little alien toy. And then you have different numbers of alien toys standing together. So the student is expected to count and write. For example, 2 little alien toys. If, again, you're dealing with very young learners who have limited writing and reading abilities, do not use this activity. Writing is for older young learners. But with very young learners, you can use the counting part. They can just count together with you. You can help them. And then you do not ask them to write anything. Maybe just the number, as in a tracing activity where they do have the number and they just need to trace the lines rather than writing the exact number by themselves. Remember, we are not here to cause any frustration. Frustrated learners are demotivated. And when they feel that they cannot accomplish something, they cannot succeed something, they lose their interest. So we are here to help them succeed. Okay? Now, this particular song, I believe, is a good starting point to teach numbers and plural marker, as I have said before, because this one has boys, z, and then you can say, okay, 10 little alien toys. How about 5 little funny books? Z, s, books. Okay? How about 3 little brown horses? Horses. Let them hear. Again, there is nothing wrong with exaggerated emphasis because this is for modeling. This is for them to hear. Okay? I love using sometimes signals. For example, for z, I have a bee flying as a visual, or a fly, flying, zzz. And then we try to catch it, boys. With s, I usually have a snake hissing, s. And the snake itself is in the form of s. So it's a good reminder, visual reminder. And horses, I love it because you can have a picture of a horse jumping over a barrier, which gives you a gap between the major word, the main word, and the markers. A horses, is. So you can continue with all the young learners in the written form and then saying it out loud together. With very young learners, only the verbal part of the activity is recommended. Okay, so you can have 8 little happy boys. You can also ask them to come up with the word itself. So you can do 8 little happy boys, meaning you finish the word. So they can say boys. You're there to help them correct. Boys. Visual reminders are excellent, especially with young ones, because whenever they make a mistake, you can easily see, just by using body language, you give them a clue to come up with the correct answer. You can say, for example, 7 little angry dogs. Excellent. Try to praise as much as you can. Remember, success is motivating. Failure is demotivating. Okay? Well, they are bound to make mistakes, sometimes big mistakes, sometimes trivial mistakes, but we still make mistakes in language. No big deal. Even native speakers make mistakes when they're speaking in their own language. So don't worry about mistakes too much. Okay? And if you, for example, say 5 smart students, the snake form. Or you can say 3 beautiful roses. Excellent. Okay? Well, again, don't worry if you feel that this is exaggerated speech, this is not natural speech. Of course it's not. This is the learning process. When they have learned it, it will become natural for them. Don't worry. Very much like talking to a little child, a toddler, in the native language. We exaggerate. That is how we, in fact, model language. Well, these are the revision activities that I suggest. I believe you can come up with other ideas for various children's songs. Thanks again for watching. Hope to see you again soon. Bye.